Guten Morgen. This will be our daily kickoff video, a little bit different. It's our breakfast video, so we're breakfast buffet. You have your silverware and plates, and you have your, guess what these things are, and then you have some different types of jellies and jams. And so all this is typical. Fruit, vegetables, nothing like a fresh cucumber for breakfast. In that thing there, there's hard-boiled eggs, and they're like that. There's deli meats. That's typical. Different types of cheeses. Some fresh butter. These are like cake and some muffins, and then some different breads. Now in France, you would have croissants everywhere piled. I want this gluten-free breads or something. Then you have some yogurt, free from something. What's that noise?
The coffee machine.
Oh. And then a bowl of fruit, some different types of cereals, granola, and then some dried fruit, prunes, apricots, banana chips, some different things. So what's missing from this, oh, there's some fruit there. What's kind of missing from this breakfast buffet is some hot food. Like about half the time we'll have like sausage, bacon, and maybe scrambled eggs. Did I hit everything, Jody?
Yeah.
And in the other room there's probably juice and coffee. So today we have a shorter ride because of some lodging issues.
Cherry jam.
So Jody uses the Google Lens. You take a picture of the thing and then hit translate.
Current.
Take a picture.
Apricot, currant, cherry.
What's currant?
Currants. Have you ever heard of them? Some type of red thing.
It's a red thing.
Plum. No,
All
this
right.
is plum.
So we got a short ride today because of some lodging issues. I think they couldn't find a hotel in our original destination, so they reserved a spot like 15 miles shorter than what we're supposed to ride today, which means tomorrow we would have had to ride 50 miles. And I just don't want to ride 50 miles. It just, we're going to be getting to Vienna. I don't want to be all wore out. I'm going to get to Vienna. I'm trying to make a video here.
I think this should be in here now.
So, we're going to cheat take a train tomorrow, basically is what I'm trying to say. All right. We are leaving joking, and I'm not joking, entering Lieberschnitz's something. That van stopped real fast, and thought maybe they're gonna try to kidnap Jody. So the part that sucks for today, we've been riding 6.5 kilometers and we're not even to the starting point. Those people got regular bikes. I was pedaling along, just minding my own beeswax. These cemeteries are strange. So I'm trying to figure out how they bury people here. Like, do they bury a whole family? Do they bury a whole family like in one plot somehow? And I have no idea what this is. Oh, maybe candles?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they got water things there so you can water your family members.
Oh, pretty. A good resting spot.
Good place to stop and take a rest. Aren't you just the comedian this morning?
Final rest.
Yeah. Well, I'm not ready for that yet. I gotta get over. Get over or get ran over. I said this in a different video. I thought this route was gonna be like 95% off-road. It's in very light traffic, but sometimes it only takes one car. Vienna Insurance Group. So you see at every intersection there's a sign up there. It says like the Danube River, plus my app tells me where to go. And Jody's got a paper map that's like a booklet. She has it in her handlebar bag.
But it's not the right directions yet.
It's not. So we're not to the starting point. I just said that a few minutes ago. We're not to the starting point for today because what happened was I didn't book this right away, this trip, because, well, my shoulder was bothering me and I wasn't sure if I was gonna have surgery. The Spar is like a grocery store chain we've been going to. Went one, the people were awesomely nice. She heard us speaking English, the checker, and then she talked English to us and told us to have a great day. Went to another one, Jody asked a question and the lady was super rude. Just told her, wait a minute. Then after she told her to wait a minute, she never came back and acknowledged the question. So anywho, I forgot what I was saying 2 minutes ago.
Something about Spar.
Spar, I already said that. What was I saying before that? So, oh, I think I was talking about lodging. Oh, yeah, my shoulder. So we didn't book this early. By the time I booked it, they had to kind of rearrange our lodging where it was available. And they also had to upgrade to some fancier hotels because the typical 2-star hotels that we love and like to stay at were all gone. So because we had to switch around some of the hotels, sometimes they're like 5 miles or farther away from the center of the towns. Okay, this is confusing. Got signs going both directions. So my app isn't working yet because we're not to our starting point. Doesn't help.
Maybe I got it in the instructions from yesterday.
Alright. Comes the car. I think we're good. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the video. Try to figure out where we're at. Not exactly sure what the name of this town is. See those people down there? We were just down there. We rode the trail. It looks like there's a trail in there, but the trail brought us up here, which is fine because the app must have figured out we went to see this town. So up there's some ruins of an old castle. And I think that up there is part of it too. And there's actually grape vineyards up there. So, in the booklet that Jody has, I might tell exactly what the name of that is, what we're doing. So we've ridden maybe 15 kilometers this morning, so probably a third of the way. Don't know the name of that town either. Somebody riding the bike down there. The trail that came here is right next to the highway, and you're riding kind of against traffic within a couple feet. And the only thing there is like a 4-inch curb to keeping you from dying, right?
Yep.
You eating candy?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we weren't allowed to open that yet.
You already did.
So Jody had some candy, and I go to open it, and she goes, no, we don't get that yet. Like I'm a little kid. But then we see a stand with some grapes for sale for €1. She's like, oh, give me, I need €1. Like a gumball machine with a spider ring or something in it. Do you know the name of those ruins up there?
No. You?
No. So then we... Oh. Is it in English?
Slash.
Down at the bottom.
I see it.
The mighty Renaissance building sits atop a spur that is largely preserved in its original condition, including the cellar rooms. I call them dungeons. In addition to numerous
Dürnstein
other
Castle.
owners, Dürnstein Castle belonged to the courts of Scharenberg for nearly 300 years. The most famous guest was Emperor Leopold I,
Wow. 1683.
who was visiting here when he received word of Vienna's liberation from the Turks.
5-star hotel.
You know those damn Turks. 1683, since 1937, has been owned by the somebody family, who over time converted into a 5-star hotel. So, are they talking about this building
I think they're talking
here?
about this building because look at.
Oh. So, they're talking about this building.
We're at some of that fortress up there.
I don't know about that fortress up there. I read all that just to learn that they weren't talking about this. So,
So this building was here in 1683?
yeah, well, maybe, you know. I went to Massachusetts and this house is still standing there in the 1600s. My Roman numeral math was up to date. I know what that said. Art gallery. I'm getting pretty good at my German. Oh, maybe this is the building that's probably the original building there. So this is a nice hotel. We can't afford hotels like this. We can't afford hotels like this on our budget. Maybe someday Jody wins that lottery. Okay, we're going to continue down this street. Jody doesn't know what this town is. So, this might be Durnstein. I don't know for sure. Or is it Wonderbergenbum?
Oh, it must be the Gurgerbahn.
That blue sign there, maybe.
Wonderbergerbahn.
I'll make sure I get ran over. So it's like a fortress castle that we're in, but then like they added on, like they've modified it with like newer buildings in there, and so like over here there's like that thing. And it goes that direction. Pretty interesting. So you ride through the center of that, like there's like a downtown type thing in the center of the fortress, I guess you call it. Would you call that a fortress, Jody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like Jody's garden. It's kind of a fortress. She's building fences around there to keep the rabbits out. Alright, we're going to hurry for these salespeople. We're going to beat them out of here. Jody's taking pictures. I don't know if you can see way over there or not. The town that we left, there's like a stone wall around it. Keep the immigrants out. Yeah, you look down there. I can see it better now. So this whole valley has grape vineyards everywhere. They don't need that French wine. They got their own, I guess, apricot wine and grape wine. So these churches in this area has these neat looking designs. Not sure what Zimmer means. Yeah, right there, straight. Come on, man, don't wreck me. Kindergarten. Probably trying to video little kids. So I think kindergarten means preschool. So I see the sign over there going left. Jody talked to me. She'll be way ahead. She'll be having a conversation with me, and well, I'm looking at the signs. Guessing's all fun and everything if you're playing a game of chance, but I'd rather rely on the signs. Look at the garden, Jody says. Help these people. Lots of meticulously manicured gardens. So these are streets that we're riding down. And if I lay down from end to end, stretch my toes out on one end and my fingers on the other, I could probably touch both sides. These cobblestone, they're all over here in Austria. They're not good for biking on. So the Danube is off to the right over there. Not much room. Definitely not room for two cars, and not room for a car and a bicycle to get through here. So the last couple of days, this has been pretty much totally typical of going through these little villages. Super narrow. Older buildings, but also some newer buildings. Newer buildings designed to look like older buildings. I'm going up a hill. Alright, I'm going to stop here. People attending to their garden. So I'm going to double check my map. Jody's guessing, but I'm going to look at the map. So this video is to document how these cities in Austria, bigger cities, the villages, you ride right through the middle of town. This is a bigger town. Don't know the name of it. But they have a designated bike lane like next to a sidewalk. It's marked really well. So, you know, it gets snowy here in winter and bad weather. So there's another bike lane on the other side coming in the other direction. Very, I think most of Europe is except for maybe Eastern Europe. I don't know. Never been there. It's very biker friendly. So I'm gonna come up to the stop sign. Stop the video. Thanks, Google. So we get close to towns, we gotta exit the app and use Google to find our hotel. Oh, there's Jody. You doing okay there for a line?
Yeah.
Doing great or just okay? Jody's like, I'd rather rode on the road with all the cars and those foreigners.
Telling me in this road meters, continue straight under a tracing lane.
200 meters, we're gonna do something. So I saw, it might have been down below that little dam. I saw people getting ready to go tubing down that river. So I got Jody's phone to navigate because I don't have any cell service here in this the great country of Austria, but Jody does. And she'd rather have me navigate than get yelled at if she messes up later.
Continue straight onto under a tracing lane.
So we got pavement. I'm gonna go up to this shade and stop. Pavement is always well, not always. That river looks halfway clean. Oh, she said she was stopping for a minute. You stay under your own tree. So we are in, what's the name of this town? It's right there. It starts with a T. People. Say it again for the people.
Trosmauer.
So, if you're just tuning in, we're about 30 kilometers from where we're supposed to be, or maybe 20 kilometers, I don't know. But we booked this stuff later. Lodging must be at a premium where we should have gone today. So we're only going about 25 or 30 miles today. And then they think we're going to ride 50 miles today to Vienna. Tomorrow. What did I say?
Today.
Oh, tomorrow. But we're not. What are we doing, Jody? We're cheating, right?
Yeah, but we'll probably get a flat tire or something. To punish
Come
you.
on, you're always negative.
That's what happened last time when we cheated. We got a flat tire.
So last year was because we had to ride in like 30 mile per hour headwind for 45 miles. I wasn't feeling it. So we jumped ahead about 25 miles and only rode 20 miles in headwind, but then we had a flat tire and it messed up our whole day. So we don't feel like riding 50 miles. We went to get to Vienna and be fresh so we can explore the town for a day and a half. So we are going to cheat and hop on a train. And we don't normally cheat. Nobody likes cheaters because they cheat. That's why.
It's modifying, not cheating.
But we're enjoying the bike ride, but we also want to check out places we'd probably never come to again, maybe. So, all right, we only got less than 1 kilometer to our hotel. So let's go.
Hopefully they let us check in early.
Yeah, we're pretty early today. It's only like, what, 1 o'clock?
I don't know, 1:30 by now probably.
It's 12:57 local time. So we might not be able to check in right away. Hope we can. So, all right, that's it. So we're at our hotel. So it seems like the hotel must be very old. It's almost like it's an old fortress that's been converted into like a hotel. So this is the back. So we came into the back, and then our bicycles are locked up over there. So Zimmer must be rooms. Because it says Zimmer 10 through 17. We don't know hardly any German. So we just got to the hotel half hour ago. I already took a shower. Our bags aren't here. But since we knew we were going to get here early, we took a set of clothes and put them in our a small bag, and we carried them with us so we could take a shower and have clean clothes. But something that we forgot to do is pack deodorant. So I hope I don't get sweaty. Came in through those doors up there. So this is where I just came from. None of those bags are here. I mean, none of those bags there are ours. Go up the steps. We'll go right to our room. I like making a video of our room when we get there. Don't know who those people are. So we come outside here. I was just down there a second ago. We're in room 3. Room 3. Excuse me. Excuse me, Fraulein. Excuse me, Fraulein. Have you seen an American girl named Jody? Oh, you're dressed. She whipped that open. We have our restroom in here. It's kind of small. Jody goes, we walk in and she goes, oh, thank God, a tub. I can soak in it. And then I looked at it and go, that's not a tub.
I just glanced out of the corner of my eye.
You might be able to soak in there if you curl up in a small little ball. So this room's cozy. When we get to our rooms, when I take a shower, I also do I wash my biking clothes and hang them up. We have a TV over there, so it's going to be my side of the bed's going to be over here.
I'm not ready for a nap.
Jody's ready for a nap. So there's those weird ass blankets again. Jody likes these beds because I roll around and the bouncing around doesn't bother her. So we have a desk over here. Did you read anything interesting about this town?
No, I just looked at the Wi-Fi.
Oh. No smoking allowed. So Jody's butt's hurting her a little bit. But other than that, she's been pretty chipper on this trip. So we're about 1.5 kilometers off the Danube. And I said in another video that nobody's probably seen, we're going to cheat tomorrow. Hop a train because of the lodging situation, and we booked this kind of later than I planned. We had to take some hotels that weren't necessarily in the spots that we were gonna stop for the night. Quit staring at Jody and stare at me for a while. So some of the hotels we're staying at are like 5 or 10 kilometers or more from the town that we originally were going to stay in. So to sum it up, today we did 25 miles, but then that means tomorrow we're going to do 50 miles. And I'm not a fan of doing 50 miles. Also, tomorrow we're going to go to Vienna. I'm going to spend a couple of days there and explore the town. And I don't want to have to do 50 miles tomorrow and then be too tired tomorrow to do anything. So we're going to take a train for about 25 miles tomorrow and then bike the rest of the way. Just get a little bit of cheat day in there so that we don't get there too late and we're fresh. Right, Jody?
Yep.
Give our legs and our butts an extra half a day to rest up.
And we go outside the Roman gate.
The Roman gate.
Yeah, because the city
All
was
right.
built on...
Say it loud.
was established by the Romans, probably on a location of a prior settlement. Some Roman buildings survive to this day.
So the hotel's like on the corner. There's like a gate, like a fortress Roman gate that you come in. You probably won't see that in any videos, but you'll see it in Jody's pictures. Okay, doke. This video is going to be titled, "Why Can't We Have Nice Stuff Like This?" So, we're in, how do you pronounce this name? Taschmauer, Austria. And this is a sidewalk. Combination sidewalk bike path. Has like a little seating area. It's got an insect house. You keep your bugs in there. Got like a little butterfly garden area. An old brick wall. So they just like some empty lot here. They just route the sidewalk away from the street a little bit and make it pretty. With all the empty lots Sterling has, they could do this all kinds of places. What kind of say, Jody? Yeah. All the, like the corner across from the duplex, they could zigzag the sidewalk through there and make it nice. Instead they just have a chunk of grass that they expect somebody's going to buy someday and build a house on, which I doubt will ever happen. So anywho, why can't we have nice stuff like that? Today's dinner in Austria. I got chicken cordon bleu with tomato and ketchup.
Hey, look.
Joey took my picture. So you should get a hamburger, and so there's
Huge.
it is huge. It's bigger than my.
We could have split this.
I told you to split, and you said I'm eating my own food tonight. I'm hungry. It's like Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors. I'm hungry. Feed me. So hamburger and or cheeseburger and palms.
Yep.
That's a big hamburger.
It is.
Like, so there's my hand. It's like the size of my hand. My chicken is kind of big. It's like that. So we there was a schnitzel burger, but we're gonna try some regular food tonight. So it's not lunch, it's not supper. It's like 4 o'clock. We didn't eat lunch today, so we got to this town kind of early. So how's your fries?
Good.
You're good. All right. So this town's kind of weird. Like, I don't think this was built by Romans, but the Roman gates to the center part of town is still here. So it's 5 o'clock local time here. Our luggage just showed up. We figured we'd beat our luggage, so we packed some clothes on our bikes so we could take a shower and get cleaned up. But we didn't know it was going to be until 5 o'clock before our stuff showed up. So you go through these gates here, and then everything's kind of built together. The sun's kind of shiny. Surprisingly, there's a lot of car traffic down through here. And bike traffic. Get over here in the shade. Jody's new name is Sparky. The name of the bank is Sparkass. And she just thought that was funny. It's got some bicyclers coming in for the day. So it's like 90 degrees right now.
It's hotter than hell.
It's hot. So the hotels don't have any air conditioning. A couple had fans. Just one had fan, didn't it?
Yeah, just one.
But this one here, we asked for a fan and she kind of like a fan. Wow. I want to walk in the shade. So tomorrow we're taking a train. Cheating part of the way. Jody's butt hurts, so she needs to give her butt a break. So we come to these actually this Roman gate thing, but I wonder if it's like the whole town's not fenced in, just that side.
That bike and breakfast.
I'll walk out here in the street so I don't make these people uncomfortable with my camera. We didn't ride down the street because it's one way. So we're gonna go to the store and see if they sell small USB fans. Jody's pretty sure they don't.
They didn't.
That was a different
We
store.
already went to the store.
We're going to a Spar.
Where?
Down here on the other side of the roundabout.
Oh, alright. The apothecary building.
Not sure what that building is.
Apothecary. It's like
What?
drugs. It's not gonna turn out because it's in the shade. It's like a drugstore.
Are these bands? Hot Pants Road Club. Fucking so. I could probably. So we see sometimes they're singing live music places like this. They sing it in English. Other times it's whatever language they're in. Kind of weird. Okay. I guess we're crossing the street here. Those crosswalks are a great idea, but who needs them? Right, Jody? Alright.